Shalom Israel, Yahweh Shem. My name is Priest and Officer Shalai Yala, represent the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. I just wanted to come real quick and kind of speak to the brothers and sisters, and just to let you know that there's things in life that come across our table that we deem problems, that we deem inconveniences and issues, and sometimes we feel like we need more than what we have in order to get through these issues and handle these inconveniences and these problems. But what we don't know is that whatever problem or issue that we come across, the Most High God has already gave us what we need to defeat that problem, to get over that problem, to leap over that hurdle and get through that obstacle. You understand? How do we know this? If we look back at King David, young man who was given a slingshot and some rocks in order to defeat a giant that everybody was scared of, a giant that everybody feared, a giant that seemed to be so arrogant that he didn't see King David as a threat. But he didn't know that the Most High God prepared David already for this fight, to not only come out victorious, but to allow this story to be told 2,000 years later. And just like the Lord prepared King David and gave him what he needed to defeat this giant, the Most High God prepared you as well already with what you need to defeat the giant in your life, the giant of drug addiction, the giant of stress and depression, hopelessness, self-hatred, these giants that seem to be in your life. The Most High God has already gave you your slingshot. It's just up to you to know it and up to you to use it. Let's go to 1 Samuel chapter 17 and let's talk about it.
Okay. 1 Samuel chapter 17 and verse 39. And David girded his sword upon his armor, and he essayed to go, for he had not proved it. And David said unto Saul, I cannot go with thee, for I have not proved them. And David put them off him.
Now, what did David put off him? Saul gave David his armor, his shield, his sword to go out and fight Goliath. And so he gave David what he deemed necessary to go out to beat this giant. And David said, I don't feel comfortable with these things on. I haven't proven these things. I never worn before in battle. How does he know that he defeated lions without this armor on? He defeated plenty of things that came across his path without this armor. He defeated these things with his slingshot. You understand? There's going to be things that you think you need to defeat this giant. You're going to think you need a massive amount of money. You're going to think you need support. You're going to think you need help, a hand. You're going to think you need that. You're going to think you can't do it. And someone's going to try to come and give you some armor that you don't need because you already have what you need. Just like King David. Let's keep reading.
Come on, God. Verse 40. And he took off his staff in his hand and chose him 5 smooth stones out of the brook.
He went and picked up 5 rocks from out of the brook. Go ahead.
And put them in a shepherd's bag, which he had, even in a scrip.
Go ahead.
And his sling was in his hand. And he drew near to the Philistine.
Now he went and picked up 5 smooth rocks, something he was familiar with, and with his sling. That's what he was going to go into battle with. All right, let's drop down to verse 42.
Come on, God. Verse 42. And when the Philistine looked about and saw David, he disdained him, for he was but a youth and ruddy and of a fair countenance.
Now listen, man, he said, this Philistine looked at him, look at this little pretty boy. How dare you come unto me? He just didn't know that this little pretty boy was equipped and prepared by the Most High God to destroy him. Drop down to verse 44.
Come on, God. Verse 44. And the Philistine said to David, come to me, and I will give thy flesh unto the fowls of the air, and to the beasts of the field.
You understand? So he was like, listen, I'm gonna kill you. You come close to me, come near me so I can devour you. You understand? And this is what a lot of your giants in your life. This is what your nasty, disgusting landlord is saying to you. This is what your councilman and Trump and whoever else is saying to the people. You understand? Come close so I can devour you. This is what these nations that come in our communities to sell us fried chicken and rice and halal food and so forth and so on. Come close so we can destroy you. You understand? This is what that's what they say to us. This is the giants that we face. Now go down to verse 48.
Verse 48. And it came to pass when the Philistine arose and came and drew nigh to meet David, that David hasted and ran toward the army to meet the Philistine.
Now, David wasn't scared. He knew the Lord was with him. He ran towards this disgusting, filthy beast, this giant, this problem, this inconvenience, this hurdle, this obstacle. He ran towards it. You understand? Keep going.
Verse 49. And David put his hand in his bag and took thence a stone and slang it and smote the Philistine in his forehead. That the stone sunk into his forehead and he fell upon his face to the earth.
He took what God gave him, that slingshot and on rocks, and he flung it, and it implanted in his face. And that giant, that problem, that issue, that inconvenience, that obstacle, that hurdle, that stress, that depression, that self-hatred, it dropped to the ground because David used what the Most High gave him. You understand? And you need to do the same thing to defeat any problem that you come across. Realize the Most High God can defeat the problem that you have. Why? Because he gave you what you need already. You understand? He gave you what you need already. You just have to be confident enough to use it. You understand? You have to be confident enough to use it. You already have it. You got it. Go to the next verse.
Verse 50. So David prevailed over the Philistine with a sling and with a stone, and smote the Philistine and slew him. But there was no sword in the hand of David.
Without a sword, as he was given prior, without a sword, he defeated this Philistine with a rock and his sling. What the Most High God gave, he prevailed. Black man, woman, and child, Latino man, woman, and child, Native American man, woman, and child. You can prevail over any issue, any problem you have in your life. Any giant that comes in your life, you have the strength, the equipment, the apparel, and the bloodline to defeat anything that comes in your path. Anything you deem a giant, you can prevail over it. All you have to do is use what the Most High God gave you. Now you can go and read the rest of the story on your own. You already know David went and cut the head off of this Philistine and held it up. And not only did David use what God gave him, he motivated God's people to do the same thing. And I pray to the Most High God that this motivated you to go out there and do what you need to do to defeat these giants. Just use what God gave you. With that, Israel, I say shalom.